Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, April 24th, 9:31 a.m. And it's kind of a cool 6 degrees Celsius, and it is raining lightly, which the forecast said it wouldn't when I woke up. I'm here at King and Shaw, just having some Starbucks, although I guess I'll put this one in my backpack. It's just a muffin I haven't had yet. The V countdown in the house. Marge, Ali from Iraq, Gertej, Vivian Johnson, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Who's Jaw, Ali from Iraq, Zach McNally, Whitby Dude, thanks for tuning in. Maxim is here, James Greenwood, Gail Allen, good morning. There I am, just kind of camping out under this umbrella, but we'll get up and get moving. I don't really have a plan for this one, although I thought maybe we'll go west along King, and then at Dufferin we could head down into Exhibition Place. There's some cherry blossoms there I haven't checked out. And we'll loop back up maybe into Liberty Village. Let me just put my backpack on. I do have an umbrella on me in case it gets a little hairy. Although this is not my preferred setup for live streaming when it's raining, but so be it. It's also kind of cold. I wish I had gloves. Calvin Jones is here. The hat suits me quite well, thanks. All right, good morning. I'll just make sure this is up every once in a while. Maybe once a week or so, I like to skip posting a regular video in lieu of doing a live stream, and that is exactly what we're doing this morning. Eva is here, Devesh Patel, greetings. So we are west of downtown. This is King Street, but we can see the financial district off in the distance there. That tall white building in the center of the shot is where I used to work at. I apologize to those on the West Coast who are still in bed and say these are too early for them. I just had an early start to my day and I thought, why not? It is windy, it is lightly raining. And we are going west on the south side of King Street. There goes an up express train. There's that pedestrian crossing that'll take you over into Liberty Village. Watched the Blue Jays lose last night. I caught a few episodes of Fallout. And I bought a plant. That's all the excitement in my life. No, I will not be going to the Humber Loop. Do you even know where I am in relation to that? No, a Nightbot stays. So we're about to head under the rail corridor. Oh. I might have to fish out my umbrella. What kind of plant? I think it was a fern. I don't really know. I see Remy. Greetings. And just a friendly reminder to thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it. If you want to be notified of my next stream, you have to be subscribed and hit the bell. I go live about 3 or 4 times a week. Able to have more juice on the go without plugging in. What attracted me to that particular plant, it was one they have. Icy Remy 69 Thai bot. I want to sponsor you to Thailand. But we're having a connection problem under the bridge, it looks like. Let's hope this resolves on the other side. But Icy Remy. I now have cold shoes. Sorry, the connection wasn't good when I was going under that thing, but I got sprayed by a car there. I don't know, the LRT in Her, Ontario hasn't piqued my interest so much, but perhaps I'll go out there. There's West Elm. Jeanette M is here. Greetings, Jeanette. And thanks again, Icy Remy. You can always email me at johnnystrides@gmail.com if you are serious about that. I'm going to do a connection speed test in a minute here. Got a Shoppers Drug Mart, a Winners, a PetSmart. Spring weather, I'm fine. So I think we're gonna go over to Dufferin and then I'll turn south there. Stella's here. Thank you, mods, for joining. I was hoping to have done an e-bike or e-scooter stream this week. That's cooled off a bit. We had a couple of really nice days last week. Good morning, Lisa. Is the stadium still in use? Well, there's a dome over it, so I'm assuming. That's Lamport Stadium on the left. I think the professional rugby team still plays there. And some smaller soccer organizations. Salazar, $2. Good morning, Johnny. Thank you. Salazar, 26. Thank you so much for the $2. Hey, there's where I got my sofa, struck tube. Doing some work on the streetcar tracks. Well, Miss Carlson. That is Liberty Village on the left. Sidewalk closed, but it's not. Won't lie, it is low-key miserable out this morning. Louis Coffee. We've been missing you. Ice drink season is here. It sure doesn't feel like ice drink season. Good morning, Michael. That condo's flying up in a hurry. There used to be a Burger King where that is. So this is Dufferin coming up. And straight ahead is the Parkdale neighborhood. I really got to rename the title of this to include the word miserable. This intersection used to have a McDonald's and a Wendy's on it a few years ago. And now it has, a McDonald's and a Burger King. Now it has a Wendy's. Riguito, 242. Johnny, good morning. I hope you're feeling much better. I am. But this just might end up setting me back if I had any cold virus left in me. Thank you so much for the super chat. As you can see, eastbound only on King. David Sixside says that did go up quickly. Yeah, that was a hole in the ground the last time I was here. That wasn't even that long ago. There's where the McDonald's used to be, where that one went up. There's the 63 Liberty Village bus. That one's only going to King and Roncesvalles. Kunakal is here. It's too early for you to be awake? Well, that makes two of us. It's 8:29. So this is south on Dufferin. Good morning, Derek C. So we're just gonna head down into Exhibition Place. I don't think I've ever seen the cherry blossoms there. We'll take a look at those and then maybe I'll head back up into Liberty Village. We can cut through the GO station, see what's going on with the Ontario line progress there. Maycock, Janet says, take care of yourself. The weather is chilly over here also. Yeah. It's a cold one this morning. That streetcar is going just as far as the Dufferin Gate. We'll be walking by there in a little bit. And this here is Liberty Street. There we go. Heading down towards the Dufferin Gate. Marge, $5. It's a hot chocolate kind of day. Thank you, Marge. I was just thinking about that hot chocolate that I was given on a live stream in Leslieville the other day. Thank you for the $5. I had a morning coffee from Starbucks. I didn't eat my muffin though. It's definitely a hot beverage kind of day. Thank you for the super. Wesley, member for 4 months. Hi, Johnny and everyone. Can't believe it's been 4 months. Wesley, thank you so much. It's so loud here for your 4 months of membership. There's a streetcar loop here that these are queued up to get into. We'll be off this noisy road in a few minutes. This is the start of the South Liberty Trail. I did a video along here once. There's a lot of art dotted along the trail. When was the last time I had McDonald's? A few days ago. I had an item, I think it was a Monday. Had an item available at Penguin Pickup from IKEA. I went to get it. I was kind of hungry and I pulled out my McDonald's app and I had enough points for a free McDouble, so I picked it up. Nathan says game 3, baby. Yeah, I might be back in the area tonight around Scotiabank Arena maybe. Make a little video. All right, greetings to Maycog Janet's son in the Bahamas. Oh, you get a neat view of BMO Field from here. Whoa, ain't nobody needed to see me. There is the Humber Loop. Morning, Rocky. Oh, we're gonna have a GO train roll by. Do a little train spotting. Yeah, we'll be next to medieval times in a moment. Which city do I find more livable, Toronto or Seoul? That's a very interesting question. Seoul is obviously the more convenient city. Even when I was there back in 2007, I could order pretty much anything to my door within a day. That type of thing was unheard of here at the time. The subway and transit was vastly superior. But hopping on your bike and going for a ride in Seoul is absolutely terrifying. If you put a gun to my head, I would say probably Seoul, but there's definitely things about Toronto that I appreciate that Seoul doesn't have. One of them being air quality. It is definitely much better here. It also depends on your neighborhood. Like I live in a very convenient part of Seoul, but I live in a very convenient part of Toronto. I have everything I need at my doorstep pretty much in both cities. There's Medieval Times. I believe that used to be the Arts and Crafts building. But we're going to cut through the exhibition place grounds. If the weather was nicer, I'd head down to Trillium Park, but we'll save that for a future morning live stream. I have never actually been to this Medieval Times. I don't know. You guys have Google. Look it up. I can't. You want me to Google if it's open year-round? Let's go see. I can find where those cherry blossom trees are hiding. I think they might be just around the corner to the right. This area is home to the Canadian National Exhibition for 2 weeks every year. Daniel SR AED 369. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much for the super chat. At least it's stopped raining, at least for now. Yeah, I think there's a patch of them right around the corner here. Is that one? Oh, there they are. Anybody is up for a WhatsApp chat? Please don't exchange personal contacts on the chat. Instagram maybe, but WhatsApps? That's a little much. This is just a YouTube live stream, not a dating one. Hey, we found cherry blossoms. Loopy Dude says it's supposed to be sunny this afternoon. We've got them all to ourselves. Yesterday, I finished a video up at Trinity Bellwoods, and there was an idiot like tugging on the cherry blossoms, pulling them down to take pictures. Oh, look at this. For all these temporary trailer things on the right, this would be quite lovely. The sound of seagulls. I think the most famous site for these in the city is, of course, Hyde Park. But there's also a bunch at Robarts Library and Trinity Bellwoods. You can find them at Mount Pleasant Cemetery. I think Ramsden Park has a few. No worries, Arbiz. Is that it? What I should have done was came down here, because now I kind of want to walk back that way. Oh well. Gaby had words with the photographer at Trinity Bellwoods as well. Yeah, they really should put up some like temporary signs. Because what you'll see people do is like reach up and grab one of these and pull down, not knowing that you're damaging the tree. But it's all worth it for that selfie you posted on Instagram that 4 people saw. RPG DMCA. The cherry blossom trees at Exhibition Place are primarily of the Yoshino variety, which is known for its delicate pink and white flowers. The trees were first planted in the 1950s. Thank you for the info. When I lived in Korea, there was a movement to start replacing the Japanese cherry blossoms with the native Korean ones in a lot of sites. Greetings, Cam. And back in the 80s, when I would come here with my family, and I think into the early 90s as well, that was before the days of cell phones. And not everyone wanted to do the same thing, so we had a thing, if you ever got lost, come meet under this clock tower. I think it used to be the Minolta clock tower. And that was our meeting spot. There's the C&E bandshell. There's a few more trees to walk by. And we'll pop back up into Liberty Village. Good morning, Lee's Fox. I would say this is probably nicer than going to Trinity Bellwoods. Less people to deal with. Au revoir. Exhibition cherry blossom trees. I remember At the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, the Famous People's Players used to play there. They were like a blacklight performance group. And on a very similar footprint, but not quite the same as BMO Field, used to be Exhibition Stadium. It was a Canadian Football League stadium, modified in 1977 to accommodate Major League Baseball. Decommissioned for baseball and football, at least, in '89. I think it held some random events after that, like stock cars and monster truck rallies. But along with the roller coaster behind it, the Flyer, they were eventually taken down. And this stadium has already been renovated and expanded a bunch of times. And it's about to undergo some more renovations, as it'll be holding some early stage World Cup games. I've seen the FC play, but I have never seen the Argos play here. That's something I need to do. You're welcome, Doris M. Well, they've got this area fenced off. Hopefully I can walk through here. That'll be quite annoying if I can't. Oh, it looks like those are just queues. I've been to Argos games at the Skydome. I remember seeing Doug Flutie. I've been to a number of them at Exhibition, but never at these digs. Anyone want some food? What do they do with the food building outside of the 2 weeks a year where it's used for the CNE? This looks very temporary. We'll get a peek into the stadium. That big canopy on the left and second deck blocks what used to be a really good view of the skyline. I guess that's the price you pay for building out the stadium. It really kind of looks like a hodgepodge of different additions tacked on at different times. The two sides aren't quite symmetrical. Looks like someone decided to start building a stadium one day with a Lego kit. It's a very bare bones, basic stadium. Although I think when the Argos are playing, if you do get tickets during the CNE, you get free admission to the CNE with your Argos ticket. At least that was the case in years past. There's the Horse Building just beyond that. The Coliseum where the Toronto Marlies play. What I think is one of the ugliest buildings ever built in the city of Toronto, Hotel X. I mean, it looks like a suburban convention center slash city hall slash hideous condo. And it sticks up like a sore thumb, surrounded by nothing. Hello, President K. Denmark grew up at the stadium working photography on the sidelines for 7 or 8 years. Great. Doing soccer and football. All right, we're gonna head into somewhere now. It's getting kind of cold. I could take the Harborfront streetcar. Do you want to do it? Do you want to go on a streetcar ride? Or should we go through Liberty Village? What do you guys say? Take a little break from the cold. David says streetcar. Well, that's a 511 Bathurst. I could take that one too, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Matt Bross says streetcar. .509 or 511. We'll just take whichever one. Is available. Lane McLeod says streetcar. Mark D says streetcar. There's where the Toronto Mounted Police stash their horsies. Newper says, good morning, Johnny. Love your new hat. It suits me. Thank you. I actually have another one of these in a different color scheme. It was like $6 from a market in Thailand. All real official stuff, of course. Oh, there's some TTC fare inspectors. Oh, I think I see a 509 pulling in. Greetings, Casey's mom. So these are the two streetcar lines here, the 509 eastbound and the 511 northbound. Looks like the 511 it might be. Open up, you bastard. No, that one. Just teasing everyone. Yeah, this is the western terminus for the 509 and the 511. Looks like there's a cleaning crew on the end there. They're probably going to jump on the next streetcar. It's all good. We'll get on the next one. I don't know where we'll get off, but last time I did one of these morning live streams, we ended up going for like 3 hours. And I rode a couple of different buses. And I found my way to an IKEA and had some hot dogs. Well, it looks like the 509 might be the ticket here. Love and Joy, happy to see me had a live today. You checked in at 9 and I hadn't begun. Yeah, if you don't see a premiere at 9 a.m., that means I will be going live very soon. Okay, we've got a 509 and a 511 here. Which one? Which one do we tango with? I think they're gonna go clean that one up. I think with the 509 being cleared up or cleaned up, we should probably do the 511. Warmth, warmth, warmth. RD, I feel good. My nose started to get a little drippy. We are on the 511 northbound Bathurst Streetcar. That is a view out of the rear. Any video plans with the 20-degree weather coming in the next few days?
Strand Avenue.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be out filming in that. Let's get over on this side. Hey, there's a mounted police. Thank you, Denmark. Oh, it looks like we could have taken that 509. Oh well. Fate had other ideas. We're on the 511.
Next stop, Ford York Boulevard.
You know, I can still get out and hop on the next 509. What do you guys say? Stay on the 511 or switch to the 509? David says this makes me feel like jumping on a streetcar. Might take the 510 to go have some hot pot on Spadina. Jerry L is here. Greetings, Jerry. Yeah, they still have paper transfers. Greetings, Arthur says, nice jacket. Casey's mom says 509. Estelle says 509. Cam says stay. We already had a few. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. The less people on here, the less awkward it is to live stream. Maycock says 509. People voting for the 509. All right, it looks like the 509 won. We can do both. We are off and we're going to get on the next one here. Hopefully there's no one in the back. Hopefully I just didn't give up a sweet back row all to myself. Oh no, there's someone back there. Well, that sucks. Oh well, we still get this view. Rocky says in the winter is 509. Yeah, we should be on the other side. We should be looking at the waterfront coming up, right?
Next stop, Bastion Street.
Good morning, Lu Chong. Cam says I knew it should have stayed. This view is not so bad. We're gonna get the waterfront in a moment anyways. You see a little more of the world going by on this view. I wonder if ooh. This is definitely easier. I just set the camera down. Jeanette loves streetcar rides. That is Lakeshore Boulevard. The streetcar is about to dip. To the south and head down to Queens Quay.
stop, Bathurst Street.
Let's get that angle tilted up a little bit. Brad Palmer's here. Wu Chong Scene says the weather's looking good in Toronto. Where are you? It is kind of chilly this morning. And if you're just tuning in, we are on an eastbound streetcar. We were on a Bathurst streetcar. Hamza says this gives you flashbacks of in office days before COVID. Just waiting for this thing to get rolling here. So I put, this is a West Side live stream in the title, but it looks like that is no longer the case. Johnny, we've been in Edinburgh last year. You tried haggis. Good morning, Anna Lee B. Holy crap, this is a very long light cycle we're stuck at. Let's go. All right, we're moving. Looks like there's a bunch of people about to get on. And did I try the Tim's Pizza yet? No. That I have not. Haggis is a sheep's stomach stuffed with things. Yeah, RP GDMCA, that is true. It's going to be even worse on the Eglinton Crosstown. Those are going to be LRT vehicles that don't have proper signal priority. Friend group calls this the Florida intersection because how long it takes to cross. It seems like a fair assessment. Yay, we're finally getting a turn.
Next stop, Queens Quay West, Billy Bishop Airport.
Let me see something here. Spinal wave deck. Queens Quay. bunch more people are about to hop on. Chris Mill says it's snowing in Newmarket? That can't be right. Digital Blade CA says we are in their neck of the woods.
Next stop, Dan Levy Way.
There's a view of the lake. Vivian, back to 1965. Wow. Clayton confirming it is snowing in Newmarket. That is nuts. All right, I think we'll have to get off at Harborfront, because if I go into Queens Quay, we're gonna go underground and I will probably lose signal.
Next stop, Spadina Avenue. And this is where you would get off and take the 510 northbound. Please look right for traffic when exiting.
Tom says everyone take public transit. There'll be no vehicles to steal. True, I guess.
Next stop, Bree Street.
There's HTO Park in the distance. Yeah, I think RM Transit just did a video on the potential of connecting the waterfront with proper transit heading eastbound or to the east. All right, we're gonna get off in a stop or two here.
Next stop, Waterfront Center.
There we go. The 509 Harborfront Streetcar. Oh, there's people coming through here cleaning up. Good for them. Thank you. Let's head down and take a peek at the water since we're here. Ice cream, beer, games. So if you're just joining us, we started at King and I think Shaw. And then I walked over to Dufferin and then we went down into Exhibition Place. Saw some cherry blossoms. Hopped on a 511 streetcar, hopped off of that, hopped onto a 509 streetcar. Now we're gonna go take a look at the waterfront. Most likely a Montreal-bound Porter flight taking off. Alessio says, ciao from Venice. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. The power plant. Thank you, Estelle. There's the Kahama. The J is silent, if I'm not mistaken. The Power Plant Contemporary Art Gallery opens again in May. There's some info for you. There's the Toronto Islands off in the distance. When the weather gets nicer, this area definitely gets a lot busier, even on a weekday morning. Got a boat in the foreground and some planes zooming in. Who farted $2? Good morning from, I'm going to pronounce that correctly, Uranus. I know what you wanted me to say, but that planet is correctly pronounced Uranus, but thank you for the $2. Who farted? I mean, you could say Uranus, but then you would just be mispronouncing things. Northern Spirit 1. There's the Portlands when I did that first e-scooter live stream earlier this year, a few weeks ago. We scooted out there. I went over to the Polson Pier, took in a fantastic view of the city. If you look at an overhead view, the Portlands and Tommy Thompson Park are very close to the Toronto Islands. It's almost downright silly we don't have a land connection to them. Mike Landry, $3. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Mike Landry, thank you so much for the $3. I heard a rumor that you had some Arby's the other day. Just trying to make me jealous. Oh, Robert Armstrong, that is sad. I didn't know about that.
That's why there's all these like social media things. They're like, why do like these young kids look young, like older than millennials?
That's the problem, is you can never stop.
All right, I'm going to do a little equipment change here. Just gonna set the camera down for a sec. The audio is gonna go out for a moment. I guess I could have picked a better view to put the camera on while I do this. Okay. Just one sec. All right, we have successfully taken the battery off. Now let me charge the battery. I had the power bank in here. Just 1 second, guys. Doot, 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 doot. There we go. I should have set this down with a nice view of the lake or something. I am a little hungry. I'm just going to take a quick bite of this muffin. Jelly Bean is here. Did you see where I got this from? All right, Camera battery replenished. Live streamer partially replenished. Thanks for bearing with me during that somewhat hokey intermission. Good morning, Richard, Clem. Joey been asking if I'm cheating on her because I had Starbucks. I started the stream off at a Starbucks. I had an opportunity to hitch a free ride to the area where I started this one off in the morning, so I did. That just so happened to be at a Starbucks. There's a lot of people going around picking up trash in this area. Maybe it's a volunteer group of some sort or kind. Whoa, phone. Gertesh says this area is his favorite. Well, let's get out of this area. Here's where you grab beaver tails. Just waiting for the signal here. Morning, Nicole. Considering I'm near beaver tails, do I like them? They're okay. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I don't mind them. Marcus Anthony says it's warm in Italy. Just rub it in, why don't you? Hopefully we'll get some better spring weather later this week. All right, waiting for the damn light here. There we go. This guy's armed with some cameras. Oh, they're doing it for Earth Day. Oh, did they put the water back in Love Park? All right, we're gonna have to go see that. It was drained for the winter. And I remember last year, due to the natural filtration system, the water was green. And people were up in arms about it for some reason. And the city had to respond saying, no, this is how it's supposed to be. Oh, the water's nice and blue for now. There's a little bear walking by. Greetings, Clem. But what a nice surprise this is. Love Park. just gonna throw the camera down for 1 sec. Intermission 2.0. Trying to find some clean tissues. There we go. It's one of the biggest challenges you face walking around in this. Inflatable dinghy stream at Love Park. I wonder when this water will be a nice swampy green. This park opened up last year. There used to be like modern ruins in that park. Remains of the old York Street off-ramp, which I kind of wish they preserved them. Evoke ASMR, 0.99 British pounds. Thank you so much, Evoke ASMR. As we head north up York Street, where's the park located? It is at York and Harvard. I think they did Denmark. Perhaps the water surface is a little big for what it is. Let's get caught in the median here. We are underneath the Gardner Expressway. The crumbling Gardner Expressway. Just waiting for the lights to change. Beer store truck rumbling by. Denmark says the guy there likes to set fires. You still have so many pictures of him with campfires and then firefighters putting it out. I think that is a public safety hazard. I'm not a huge fan of institutionalizing people, but if you're a hazard to the public, you shouldn't be out in public freely setting fires. Just my opinion, don't burn me for it. They need to renovate the Gardner Expressway. It looks like too much corrosion. They need to just knock it down. Just take it right down. And no, it will not be traffic chaos. That's not how it works. A year ago, I was walking along the Cheonggyecheon stream in Seoul on the site of a elevated or former elevated expressway. There's Toronto's biggest Airbnb. The ice condos. And we are heading north up York Street. Yeah, Chairgirl Tower. How did she not end up in prison? We are too soft on that kind of thing in this country. You throw a chair off a high-rise? Come on, get that person out of society for a while. No, but instead they turned it into clout on social media. There's Scotiabank Arena. That'll be quite the scene later. There's about to be some playoff hockey there.
Get it. Text about it.
Richard says, I've met the Chairgirl before. She's trash. All right, we're about to head indoors out of the cold for a moment. Ooh, this is nice. I should stream from a GO train and just turn around and come back. Rocky Lafuedo for a warm libation. Rocky, sending that from Brampton. Thank you so much for the $2.79. Thank you, Rocky. Hope you're doing well. Karam just saw me pass by. I don't bite, feel free to say hi. There's bicycle parking. This hat always slides itself a little bit crooked. Maybe my head is oddly shaped in a way that pushes it. I'm gonna go inside just for a minute. Because why not? We're in Union Station now, the country's busiest transit hub. Love and joy. I thought one of the reasons for that condo collapse was a lot of people were upgrading their bathrooms and units with heavy tile and big heavy bathtubs and that sort of thing, and the building wasn't rated to hold that kind of weight. That was one of the theories I saw. Union Mercado. All right, I gotta mute it for a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Right Time, a timekeeping store. Jelly Bean says Craig's Cookies. I don't think the connection will hold up in the path, but we can find out. This is the entrance to the subway. Well, if the connection hiccups, I'll have to run outside and resume the stream. Oh boy. That was quite quite the drop. So I was inside and going through an absolute no man's land of connection, and everywhere I ran to try to resume and revive the connection, I would not have any upload speed at all. I see we lost about 300-400 viewers. Oopsie doopsie, but thank you guys for bearing with me while I ran in to save the live stream. I guess we know who the hardcore fans are. Thanks for toughing it out. But we're back in the saddle. Yeah, I had zero connection at all. And I ran to a spot where it was working fine before, and I did a speed test. And there was no connection in sight. Jelly Bean, 99 cents. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Let's just cross the street here. Thank you so much for bearing with me on that. And thank you, Jelly Bean, for the 99 cents. That gets me one step closer to retirement. I guess we're going north up Bay Street. We'll consider this the bonus section of the stream. Evoke ASMR sent a super as well for 99 British pounds. Oh, the stream cut out before I thanked her for that. Thank you, Evoke ASMR as well. I thought I got to that before the stream cut out, but either way, Jellybean, Evoke, and everyone, including the mods who stuck out that delay. That was, what, a good 4 or 5 minutes? We were down. And we have bounced back to almost 300 people viewing. As we head north up Bay Street. What's my secret for retiring on 99 cents? I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I thought maybe Rogers had throttled me because I had a really good download speed down there, but the upload speed was 0. Sale hopes for Toronto to pedestrianize some streets. Yeah, we could definitely take a lesson from Montreal in that department. There's that one street right next to the St. Lawrence Market Street that we pedestrianize. And Kensington Market on the last Sunday of every month, I think from May to October. Yeah, we're having a cold one. We are in the financial district. I just want to clothesline people I see doing that on the sidewalks. G. Jackie rocks us $4. Thank you so much. G. Jackie rocks us. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, we're just going north up Bay Street now. My plan was to go through the path, but I quickly learned my lesson. I kind of knew that that wouldn't work. Great hat. Have I been to Patagonia? No. But I have been to a dupe market in Thailand where I bought this. Bought some very genuine products being sold there. All right, this is Adelaide Street coming up. You'll see some Adelaide Street action in tomorrow's video, I think, or the day after. This is the capital of Canada. That is not correct. It's the capital of Ontario. But unless I'm somehow in Ottawa without being aware of that. Gee, Jackie Roxas, your favorite place in Toronto is the corner of Yonge and Dundas? Maybe we'll head up there to wrap things up. Smoke Stand says, that's great. You want one? You're from Argentina, Patagonia? Awesome. I think the Patagonia brand was started by the best friend of the guy who created the North Face. Kind of like how the Adidas and Puma brands were created by brothers. All right, Evoke ASMR, thanks for dropping by and the support. It's a big, ugly red van. Well, look who we have found.
What's happening?
Are you recording?
I was about to, yeah.
Is this happenstance?
I think it's happenstance, yeah.
Oh, we have
What's going on?
run into the Ken Continuum. I just stupidly tried to stream the path and lost my connection for a while.
Yeah, I was going to stream King Street. Yeah, or not stream, record. Record King Street.
Well, we have run into Ken from at the Ken Continuum, all one word. Rocking his DJI mic.
Yeah, I was just about to turn on my camera, turn on my mic, and start heading down to King Street.
Oh,
And I'm going to do a walk east.
King Street East.
Yeah.
Cool.
So maybe I'll start it up, and you can say hi, and then I'll continue
All right.
on my way.
Ken is not live. This is a pre-recorded video. Oh man, I've got the sniffles hardcore now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I already rode 2 streetcars and went into Union Station to keep warm.
Wow.
And that's why I wanted to go through the path.
I kind of regret not bringing gloves.
Oh yeah, my hands are frozen. Caroline says, hi Ken. Andy Wood says, hello Ken. Gertej says, hello Ken.
April the what? It is Wednesday, April the 24th. Okay. It is 11:21 in the morning, and I just ran into Johnny Stripes here at Temperate Street and Bay. How you doing, Mr. Stripes?
All good. A little chilly this morning,
Very
but
chill. He's live streaming, as you can see. And I was going to head down to King Street, take a walk along King Street East, but I thought I'd just start off by, showing Mr. Strides in action here before he makes his way up to where you headed.
probably the square.
Square? Are you
Yeah.
near the end of your stream?
We're about almost 2 hours in, so yeah.
I guess that's near the end. Then.
Short for you, long for me.
Right. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your stream. Not much longer to go.
All right.
And I'll probably run into you again soon sometime. We'll have to
All
do
right.
another walk.
All right.
All right. All right. Well,
Get those Vessies moving.
I will. Yeah.
All right. Take care, Ken.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
See you.
There's Ken about to start a video going to King Street East. I'll have to catch the intro to that. It's always awkward when you appear in someone else's video unprepared. I'm sure I'm looking super awkward in his. And this is Richmond Street West. Vivian Johnson, $5. Time for some hot soup. Thank you, Vivian Johnson. I've got hot chocolate to consume. Hot soup, there's an idea. Maybe I'll get some ramen or Vietnamese beef noodle soup on the way home. How is that guy in a t-shirt? That is nuts. That is nuts. We're at Queen Street West. Eaton Center, just over on the right. If I was smart, I would head over there and walk indoors for a bit, but no one ever accused me of being smart. I mean, we're saying it's cold and it's chilly, and it is, but if this were winter, nobody would be complaining. We'd be saying, oh, this is nice. It's only 6 degrees, how nice. It's kind of funny how your expectations change. If you gave me a 6-degree day in the middle of winter, I'd be happily out streaming all day. Merry Happy M. It is the Ken Continuum, all one word. Jellybean had to put a hoodie on. Well, I am actually wearing my light coat, fleece hoodie, other hoodie, and a long sleeve t-shirt. I thought it might be a little cold. I put my winter jackets away. I didn't really want to bring them out, but I threw another hoodie in my backpack just so I could layer up, and it turns out I needed it as we walk alongside Old City Hall on the right, New City Hall just over there on the left. I'm more of a layers person. I never really have like one really thick coat, even in winter. My winter coats aren't that thick. I prefer to layer up underneath. Oh, greetings from Serbia. Astros getting beat by the Cubs. What time do the Jays play today? Let me look that up. Do they have like a getaway day game in Kansas City? Come on, phone. Blue Jays, Royals. Oh, 7:40 p.m. What am I having for lunch? That's a good question. All right, Plush Mickey, have a good day. And just a friendly reminder, if you're new here, hit the like button or a thumbs down. Subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified when I go live next, usually 3-4 times a week. And Sundays on the Johnny Stumbles channel, often at 8 p.m. Siberia, not Serbia. Oh, sorry. Serves me right for assuming as I glance down at my tiny screen. We're getting hit by some mist. At least it's not raining. It was raining a little bit when I started the stream. And we'll look back at the financial district. And we are at Dundas Street West. Andy Wood says it looked like rain all yesterday, but nothing. Yeah, yesterday it wasn't the greatest of days weather-wise. I managed to get out and make a couple of videos. Jelly Bean says Uncle Tetsu for lunch. Thought you were more of a Starbucks chick. There's a Muji. I think it was Jackie Roxas who said this was her favorite part of the city. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hey, there's a big polar bear in the square. This is Young and Dundas. I believe guy not at his usual outpost. Let's go take a look at this big polar bear. Very sad news to read that. Polar bears fighting climate change. They can no longer traverse the frozen tundra like they once could. And they got plastic in their systems. But I've got a little case of the sniffles. I am planning on extending my streams a little bit. We'll still do some 90-minute streams, but 2 hours is something I'm aiming for a little bit more since I like the streaming setup. But I want to thank everyone who tuned in. I want to thank our mods for their great work. I want to thank our channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who sent support via super chats or just thumbs up and liked and all that fun stuff. Jeanette, you're welcome. Mark Smith, I am monitoring the stream. I don't see any pausing. Check your internet. Gaby, Vivel Koss, Andy Wood, A. Petrus, Caroline, Jellybean, Mary Happy M. Thank you so much. Sorry about the big interruption in the stream. We lost a lot of viewers. I apologize for that. Dum Dum here tried to stream into the path. There will be a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and probably a stream Friday or Saturday, and then again Sunday on the Johnny Stumbles channel. All right, go Leafs, go Jays. Go get yourself a warm drink. I think I'm gonna pop into H&M and take a look at the home section for a minute. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Hope you have an awesome Wednesday. And I will catch you on the next one. Yoink.